everyone, and welcome back to SETI. We're continuing our journey through the space agency's expansion with a new alien life form, the Glyphids. And this time it's not about what we found, it's about what found us. A message has arrived. It wasn't broadcast on any known frequency. It doesn't follow any human structure, but its origin is unmistakably alien. And it's addressed to us. This is the Glyphids, a species communicating through a complex language system unlike anything we've encountered. Before we can even hope to understand what they're saying, we'll need to decipher this strange language. Thankfully, they left behind a few clues to help us get started. When this species is discovered, you shuffle its deck and deal cards to the players who marked the 3 discovery spaces. Each player gets 1 card per marker. You keep the deck near the Glyphids board and you turn the top card face up and place it beside the deck. Marking a space with this icon allows you to draw a Glyphids card. You may draw from the top of the deck or take the face-up card and replace it with the top card from the deck. These cards can be used like the normal cards in the game. They can be tucked for income, you can discard them for the free action corner effect, and they count towards your hand limit. Now, you also need to attach the translation board to the Glyphids board and then to insert the 2 strips with a random side up in the cutouts of the translation board. Here is where you will be deciphering glyphs by slotting in glyph tokens. To complete the setup, you shuffle all tokens and randomly place 1 face up on each of the 6 designated spaces on the Glyphids board, beside each of the 7 planets on the planetary board, on each of the 8 sectors, and on each text tag that still has its 2-point token on top. You place the remaining tokens in the face-down stack near the species board, and we can move on to how this species actually plays. So you have seen where the glyph tokens are, so in order to gain one, you can either orbit or land at a planet or its moon with a token, win a sector with a token, develop a tech with a token, or mark a space on the Glyphids board that contains a token. When you do, you simply take the token and keep it near your player board. No one else can gain any more tokens from that place anymore, except only for the top 3 spaces on the Glyphids board. Those are replenished immediately after they're taken. If the supply of tokens runs out, that space has no effect anymore. As a free action on your turn, you may place one of your glyph tokens in an empty slot on the translation board and gain the associated resource. The top row slots can only be filled if both slots beneath them are filled, so you always have to start from the bottom. Also, be careful, once a particular glyph has been deciphered, meaning it's placed on the translation board, no more glyphs of that type can be added to the translation board, as they have already been deciphered. The icons on Glyphid cards do not give glyph tokens. Instead, as long as the particular glyph has been deciphered, you gain the associated resource. If it's not yet deciphered, the icon has no effect. You can still collect already deciphered tokens, but they cannot be placed. You save them for the end of the game scoring. So let's see what you score at the end of the game. Your unplaced glyph tokens score as sets of different tokens, so you split them as such. For each of these sets, if you have only 1 unique token, you gain 1 point. If you have 2, you gain 3. If you have 3, it's 5, and so on and so forth, with the maximum being 7 different tokens, which would give you 20 points. And that wraps up our first contact with the Glyphids. The message is out there, now it's up to you to make sense of it. For more alien life forms and cosmic mysteries, you can check the rest of the Space Agency's expansion, and I'll see you in the next video.